Imagine colossal structures erected by human hands millennia ago, defying the laws of physics and our understanding of ancient technology. How did civilizations that barely mastered the wheel or writing manage to move and fit stones weighing more than modern buildings? Across the planet, there are constructions that seem to whisper secrets of a forgotten time, where engineering and human effort reached peaks that still leave us perplexed. They are proof that human audacity and ingenuity can, at times, border on the impossible. Prepare to dive into a universe of mysteries and architectural feats that redefine the limit of what we believed was possible. We will unveil 10 human constructions so extreme they simply defy logic, leaving scientists, historians, and engineers scratching their heads. Our journey begins in Egypt, with the pyramids of Giza, not just because of their monumental scale, but because of their astronomical and geometric precision. Think about it. Thousands of stone blocks weighing tons each, cut with a precision that rivals modern lasers, transported over vast distances and erected hundreds of meters high. How did they align the Great Pyramid with true north with a minimal margin of error? How did they polish the outer surface to shine in the sun, a characteristic lost today? Theories range from gigantic ramps to complex pulleys, but none fully explain the speed, precision, and scale of the project in just a few decades. Still in Egypt, but less discussed, is the Sphinx of Giza. Carved from a single block of natural limestone, it is the world's largest monolithic statue. Its exact age is debated, with some theories suggesting it is much older than the pyramids, perhaps carved by a previous civilization. Erosion at its base and flanks, which appears more compatible with water action than wind, fuels the mystery of its dating and the potential climate events it witnessed. Who carved it and what its original purpose was remain deep enigmas, adding layers of intrigue to this ancient icon. Crossing the Atlantic, we arrive at Sacsayhuaman, an Inca fortress on the outskirts of Cusco, Peru. Here, logic is defied by the Inca megaliths. Some blocks weigh over 100 tons, transported for kilometers, and fitted with such perfect precision that not even a paper blade can pass between them. No mortar was used. The polygonal stones fit together like a giant three-dimensional puzzle, resisting devastating earthquakes for centuries. The way they cut, moved, and lifted these rocks with the technology available at the time is an engineering mystery that still intrigues. Still in South America, but further north, in Teotihuacan, Mexico, we find another monumental ancient city. The pyramids of the Sun and Moon and the Avenue of the Dead show sophisticated urban planning and an impressive scale for a city that flourished over 1,000 years ago. The mystery? It is not known who built Teotihuacan. Its founders are unknown, and the city was abandoned centuries before the Aztecs arrived and gave it the name we use today. Its astronomical precision and the city's alignment with natural geographical features are notable. Traveling to Lebanon, we find the archaeological site of Baalbek. The Roman ruins survive, but the true mystery lies in its foundation, a podium composed of some of the largest stone blocks ever used in construction, including the famous trilithon. Each stone of the trilithon weighs around 800 tons. There is an even larger stone known as the Stone of the South or Stone of the Pregnant Woman, which remains in the quarry, weighing over 1,000 tons. How these megaliths were extracted, transported, and erected with the technology of the time is inexplicable. The age of the megalithic podium is uncertain, with some theories suggesting it is much older than the Roman ruins, perhaps built by a previous civilization with unknown purposes. Its scale and the mystery of its construction place it firmly on the list of constructions that defy logic. We move on to Turkey, to Göbekli Tepe. Considered the oldest temple in the world, dated to approximately 9,600 BC. This makes it thousands of years older than Stonehenge or the pyramids. What defies logic here is that Göbekli Tepe was built by hunter-gatherers long before the invention of agriculture or pottery. The complex T-shaped stone stelae, some weighing tens of tons, carved with animal and symbol reliefs, demonstrate a level of social organization and artistic skill unexpected for the time. Why was such a sophisticated site built by nomadic groups? And why was it deliberately buried and abandoned centuries later? Göbekli Tepe redefines what we know about the history of civilization and human capacity in prehistoric times. Returning to Turkey, we explore the underground city of Derinkuyu. It is not just a cave, but a vast underground metropolis with multiple levels, capable of housing thousands of people and their animals. It has ventilation shafts reaching the surface, stables, schools, cellars, and even chapels. Its exact origin is debated, but it was expanded over centuries by different peoples as a refuge against invaders. The scale and complexity of this city, hand-excavated underground, with security systems like giant rolling stone doors, are a testament to human ingenuity for survival in extreme conditions. How did they ensure adequate ventilation on all levels, some descending dozens of meters? How did they coordinate the excavation and construction of such a vast and complex structure under the earth? Derinkuyu is an underground marvel that demonstrates a capacity for planning and execution in an inhospitable environment bordering on the unbelievable. Our journey now takes us to the island of Rapa Nui, or Easter Island. Here, logic is defied by the Moai, the famous giant head statues. Hundreds of them, some weighing over 70 tons, were carved, transported for kilometers, and erected on ceremonial platforms around the island. How did the Rapa Nui people, without wheels, pack animals, or metal tools, move these colossal statues? Theories involve rocking the statues, using logs as rollers, or complex rope systems, but none have been successfully replicated on a large scale with the limitations of the era. The mystery is deepened by the abrupt fall of the Rapa Nui civilization. The effort to create and move the Moai may have contributed to the depletion of the island's resources, leading to social collapse. The statues remain as a testament to an incredible feat and a mystery not entirely solved. We move on to the Pacific Ocean, to Micronesia, and the enigmatic site of Nan Madol. Known as the Venice of the Pacific, it is a ceremonial city built on coral reefs, composed of artificial islands interconnected by canals. Construction involved the transport of millions of tons of prismatic basalt columns. These columns were transported from distant quarries, and many weigh several tons. How they were moved across the ocean and hoisted to form the walls and structures of the artificial islands, often in challenging maritime conditions, is a feat that intrigues archaeologists and engineers. The exact purpose of Nan Madol as a political and ritual center for the Sodelur dynasty is understood, but the engineering behind its construction in such a location and with such materials, without modern tools, remains a mystery, raising questions about the maritime and construction capabilities of ancient Pacific peoples. Finally, we return to Asia for one of the largest engineering projects in human history, the Great Wall of China. Although most of the wall we see today is from the Ming Dynasty, its origins date back centuries earlier. What defies logic is the sheer scale and the environment in which it was built. Thousands of kilometers of wall winding through steep mountains, inhospitable deserts, and deep valleys. The construction required millions of workers over hundreds of years, using rudimentary materials and facing extreme conditions, disease, and attacks. The logistics to sustain this massive workforce in remote locations, the engineering required to build on such varied and difficult terrain, and the structure's resistance over the millennia are impressive. The Great Wall is a monument to human tenacity and organizational capacity on an almost unimaginable scale. From pyramids to underground cities, from ancient temples to mountain fortresses, human history is full of examples of constructions that seem to challenge the limits of the possible. They remind us that, even with simple technologies, human vision, organization, and determination can create wonders that endure for millennia. These constructions leave us with fascinating questions. What else were ancient civilizations capable of doing that we haven't discovered yet? What engineering secrets were lost to time? And you, which of these constructions left you most perplexed? Is there any other that you think should be on this list? Leave your comment below, share your theories, and let's continue exploring these mysteries together. If you were intrigued by these mysteries of antiquity, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next dives into the unknown, and activate the bell to receive all notifications. Share this video with your friends who love history and mystery. Humanity has always sought to reach the sky, pierce the earth, and master the environment. These 10 constructions are silent witnesses to a capacity that, at times, simply seems illogical by our current standards. What other surprises does the past hold for us?